Today I'm going to be sharing 5 tips that you can use to get more views on your YouTube channel quickly. We're going to be covering some really easy tips and tricks that you can apply to your YouTube channel today to immediately get more views, and the last 2 tips I've been using to get over 50,000 additional views to my channel. So with that being said, let's get started. So the first tip I have is to post at the right time, and a lot of YouTubers don't know when the perfect time to upload is, and the answer is that it depends on your channel and who your subscribers are. But you can actually see in your analytics when the best time to upload is, and all you have to do is go into your analytics and then go into audience and scroll down, and you're going to see a chart of the perfect hour to post on every single day, and it could also vary by the day. And as you can see on my channel, I also have the TubeBuddy extension, and both of these sources are pretty accurate because they're giving me similar results on when the perfect time to upload is, so you know that it's fairly trustworthy. And then one more thing you can also do, which is very minor, is to upload 15 minutes after the hour. So say for example, the perfect time for you to upload is 11 a.m. If you upload at 11:15 a.m., this means that your video is going to be at the top of the sub box above everyone else who uploads at 11 a.m. So this is a very minor trick that you can also use to get a few additional views. Now, the second tip I have is to look for stagnation in your videos and then correct it to increase your retention. So if you go into the analytics of any of your videos and scroll down, you can see that YouTube now shows you the key spikes and dips in your videos, or you can go on the engagement tab and you'll see the same chart which shows you where all the dips in your engagement are. And these are areas in your video that people are choosing to click away. And so what you want to do is see why people are clicking away and then fix it. And what this will allow you to do is increase the retention of your videos. And a higher retention means that your video is going to be recommended a lot more in the search as well as in the suggested videos. So this is a really important metric that you should be looking at. Now, the easiest way to keep an individual engaged is to just switch up your content midway through the video, and there's a bunch of ways you can do this. You can do this by changing the zooms or the angle of your video. One thing I've been doing a lot is been adding stock videos, and I've noticed this has had a positive impact on retention because the change in the video clip that the viewer is seeing is allowing them to stay engaged for longer. You can also do things such as change the background music, and honestly, there are a ton of different ways you can switch up the current frame of your content to keep the viewer more engaged. And if you guys want to see a dedicated video on this, also let me know down below in the comments. Now, the third way to get more views is to test out a video before you upload it as well as after you upload it. So when I say test a video before you upload it, what I mean is that you want to see if the video topic is actually worth creating a video for. And so what I personally do is I use the extension TubeBuddy, and all the features I'm showing you, you can access for free, and I'll link it down below. But basically what this extension allows me to do is when I search for a video in the YouTube search, which is where I tend to target my videos, it actually shows me the average amount of views each video gets, as well as how many views the lowest viewed video on the first page has. And if I can make a video that gets more views than that, and I can create engaging content, what it basically tells me is that I can make a video for this topic and my video is going to hit the first page and therefore get a ton of views. And that's what I do before I make a video. What you can also do is you can test out a video after you make it. So what a lot of people don't realize is that once you make your video, you should still be testing it out with different keywords, thumbnails, as well as titles. And the most important to test here would be the thumbnail, and you want to see if people are actually clicking on your videos. You may not have noticed this unless you're on YouTube a lot, but a lot of larger creators, within the first hour of a video, they might try out a certain thumbnail. And if that video isn't getting as many views as they think it would, they actually change the thumbnail a couple hours later. And I've seen this with a ton of creators, and this is something you want to try as well. So once you upload a video, see if it's doing average, above average, or below average within the first couple of hours. And if it's not performing that well, you want to change the thumbnail. And there's also different tools you can use to do this as well. So for example, one tool I use is TubeBuddy to run all of my A/B tests to see which thumbnails do the best. And you'd actually be surprised because even a difference in the text that you're using for your thumbnail can impact your video by hundreds, if not thousands of views. So once you upload a video, make sure you test it. Now you don't need to use TubeBuddy to do this. I just find TubeBuddy is a lot easier because I can run the test and it'll change the thumbnail every single day, and I won't have to worry about it. But you can also do this manually by having a certain thumbnail, seeing what the average click-through rate is for say a few days to a week. And then you can switch the thumbnail and see if the new thumbnail for that time period has a higher click-through rate. And testing is the best way to maximize the amount of views you're going to get. Now, the fourth tip I have is to make sure you have a theme for your thumbnails. And this is important regardless of if you're optimizing for the search or for suggested videos, or you just want people to click on your videos once they see it in their sub box. And this is because if you think about a lot of YouTubers you watch, I bet you I can show you a thumbnail without a title or description, and you're going to immediately know which creator made that video. And you want to have the same sort of effect. If you have a theme for your thumbnails, then people are going to recognize you as a creator when they're going through their sub box and when they're going through the search, and they'll be more inclined to click on your video because the first thing that'll process is that they know who that creator is because of their thumbnail. They don't have to read the title or anything, and therefore they're going to click on it the fastest. And I've noticed this with a lot of top 5 videos I made. Once I have a certain thumbnail style that I've been using, all of the other top 5 videos tend to get more views on average because the thumbnail becomes immediately recognizable. And the final tip I have is to connect your content. So once someone watches one video, you already have them on your channel, and what you want to do is you want to have them watch multiple videos of yours because they're already here, and there's a bunch of ways you can do that. A couple of easy ways you can immediately do this is by making playlists, as well as by using end cards, so people are more likely to click on your video. But what I found the most effective is to actually use pinned comments, which is a very old feature. So I've been doing this for years. But recently, for example, I had a video that blew up. It's getting about 8,000 views per day. And so what I've been doing is every time I make a video that's relevant to the topic of free video editors, whether it's the best paid video editors, or it's the best photo editors, or it's a tutorial on one of the video editors I covered, I will put a pinned comment for a couple of months for that video, and immediately a lot of people start liking it because once they watch my video, they're in my funnel and that content is relevant to them. And I've noticed from the analytics that I get thousands of additional views from people just clicking on the pinned comment. And this is also true if you put videos in the description. So what I've done is I've set my upload defaults so that every single video I make, I recommend 2 or 3 more videos in the description that are related to the same topic. And I've been getting a bunch of clicks from there as well. So just by linking your content, you don't have to create any additional videos, but you can generate more views because you're redirecting your current viewers to other videos that they can watch. But that's about it for this video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And as always, thanks for watching. My name is Iovo, and I'm signing out.